Welcome back to Stuck Inside Gaming's playthrough of Alan Wake. In the last episode, we found out that the Dark Place is trying very, very hard to kill Alan, as it has been since the beginning, and has been getting distinctly less organized, sane, rational, that sort of thing. Making Alan question whether it's actually his own sanity that is in question, or if we actually are in a supernatural phenomena.
The part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
Oh,
So there
shit!
are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed the clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane, come on!
Well, that cleared things up.
Zane is a plot hole! Zane is nothing but a plot hole! And he has been found out as such. Didn't I say Zane was a plot hole in the first game? The fog makes it look like the bridge is moving. It's actually kind of weirding me out a little bit. Like the bridge itself is sailing on uncertain seas. Go away. No. I heard another one of y'all up here. I see a boom. Thank you, me. For making that entire segment trivial.
The bridge groans in the unnatural wind. It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Wake wouldn't leave this place alive.
Bye! No point letting it go to waste.
A moment. I can help you here.
Sure, but can you answer my questions?
How the hell are you doing that?
Where the hell were you aiming
Control
that?
your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my dream.
Yes. I taught you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
You mind? I know my sanity's crumbling, but this is ridiculous. Back it up, people. I think I'm getting more use out of the shotgun in this episode than the other episodes combined. Okay, maybe not, but... Yeah, into the strobe light. I want. No, I walked around that, so that'd be backtracking. No need. A checkpoint literally right after a checkpoint.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
Even with the light
Barry?
gone, all I could do was keep going.
dun 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 dun.
You have a lot of problems, Alan.
Oh shit.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know. I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, so you look at me rather than get up and turn it on yourself, asshole.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
You know, I was starting to believe that could be legit, and then she brought up that being taken. Excuse me.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
Yeah, like I said, if it hadn't been for that line, I might have actually thought that was genuine. But, you know, my tools hurt me, and oh shit. Do you people understand why you don't put slopes like that for where you get your stuff?
Whoa, jeez!
That and the white male bullshit line she spewed didn't help anything in my opinion. In the face! Suck it!
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
Yes, listen to the strange floating...
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
They kept coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers.
You know, this place is controlled by the power of artistic design. So, just saying it would happen doesn't exactly mean it's accurate. Just because you say that's how it is, in this world does not mean that's how it's gonna go. Ha ha! Blink. 180. Ha! Bye! Oh. I'm enjoying just watching everybody die around me. Maybe that is me being crazy. Thank you, Lighthouse. Such a wonderful friend.
The lighthouse.
Here we are.
I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
Probably our death. Probably not. Ooh. And this is where we find our way down into Andrew Ryan's domain. Down into Rapture. Or up. Up works too. You know, generally if there's lights, you're supposed to turn your
Zane had left
flashlight
me.
off.
I wasn't sure what the Dark Presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
Maybe you could sound more confident? Hello, great dark world. It is regrettable, but it is time I return! Oh. But where am I returning to? Yes, the cabin.
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Wow, it's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
I'm gonna go this way. I think I'm gonna go this way. Let's see what's up here. Just made the Xbox startup noise. Yeah, okay. Private property, no trespassing, go figure. Alright, now to roll my scrawny ass back down the hill. Even in your own imagination, you still can't run. Oh no, there's a girl going to crawl out of there! Young woman in a white dress, and long, black, flowing hair. Hey!
Feeling kind of depressed here.
No, don't say
This
that.
isn't your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
I
Doesn't
wanted
mean
you
I don't have
back.
any feelings.
I wanted you back. I told him so.
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're
Oh.
abandoned. Fine.
No. Don't do that.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking a people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.
Damn it, Barry.
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting bitter? Here we go! I'm earning the 15% commission. It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al. You're a master.
Oh, thanks for telling me. See? Only a true friend will be that truly honest.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan! Master of crime fiction, an expert on murder and dark and a master of substance abuse. That's the best part. Think of this as You'll make a great hunting trophy, my boy! Could we discuss your relationship with...
You're gonna say with my mother? No, we cannot discuss that. Oh no, it's Monster House!
It's great that my job mostly consists of making sure you don't lose your entire life, but we do have all the impulse control of a people front. It's very enriching. I have several lawyers on speed dial just because I never know when you'll get in trouble again. You know what kind of people need that? gangsters
And assholes.
and you're
Not again.
because they make
Money. All
the
time.
Hey! When you throw a hissy fit,
Ego.
take it, and because of that, you
Got me killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al!
BFF.
You rock better than most things in this game. Ow! You may be against me, but you're still badass!
It's totally not. And you have to literally pay
Your best friend.
to hang out with me because
Surly ass.
Hold on to that for me, Barry.
really running low on patience here.
Sorry, Barry.
Al, I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Why did you make me do this, Barry? He was my best bud. At least it wasn't the real Barry. The only great solace, it was not the true Barry. The true Barrymore? Alright, where are you, son of a bitch?
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Wake the fuck up, boy.
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible.
Well, right
It
back
wouldn't
to
take
the
much for
damn
my
desk.
thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Good to know. And that's the end of part 2. Probably more copyrighted music, so I have to skip. All in all, still about as enjoyable as the game itself, which makes sense for DLC. So, nothing really to add. Just kind of more riddles as per what Thomas Zane's motives really are. That kind of got thrown in there and forgotten about, it seems. Maybe it's in American Nightmare. And clearly, from his reaction of is Mr. Scratch another part of me? No. Clearly that's not what it was made up to be at the end of the first game, kind of like I thought. So why did Thomas Zane tell me not to worry about him? All of these questions may or may not be answered in a future episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the video games and the commentary. Feel free to leave a like, comment, maybe a subscription. And as always, if we're stuck inside a dark place, we might as well play those video games that I keep finding all over the place. Nightmind or whatever it is. So, I know it's not my Nightmind, but thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. As always, if we're stuck inside, we might as well game. Now I'll see you next time.